Thank you, madam. Thank you, Grace IAS Industries Commissioner, madam. Thank you. MSME, probably you all be aware what is MSME. If you go by the definition of Government of India, micro, small, medium enterprises consist of a micro enterprise. If you have a plant and machinery of 1 crore and a turnover of 5 crore, it is a micro classified. If you have a plant and machinery of 10 crore and a turnover of 50 crore, it is a small industry. If it is a medium industry, means plant and machinery of 50 crore and a turnover of 250 crore. Previously, the turnover criteria was not there. Now, Government of India put a turnover class, so that is how they have defined it. So this is the MSME definition of in our country. Okay. Now, how a MSME is formed? It's made it very simple. You have to make a Udayam registration. It's just an online Udayam registration where you need to have your, if it is a proprietor or a partnership, the directors, whatever partners, you need to have an Aadhaar, valid Aadhaar, and a mobile number which is linked with the Aadhaar. You go to Udayam site, you just key in the application form, you give your Aadhaar number, a OTP will come to your mobile number, you feed in, then your Udayam certificate is ready, which you can take a printout after 2-3 days. So Udayam certificate is ready now. Now what else? Government of India has framed a public procurement policy years back saying whether it is pure government, defense or public sector, all government agencies including railways, they have to procure 25% of their purchase only from small industries, 25%. You know, that is substantial volume of market which is available. And the 25%, 3% is reserved for women and 4% is for SC/ST entrepreneurs. You know, if they don't fulfill this 25%, they get a negative ranking in their annual reports. If they continuously get negative ranking, it is very difficult for them. So they are very hungry looking for to procure products from MSMEs. Just to quote an example, just our ICF Southern Railways, which is in Chennai headquartered, you know, that website itself is linked to all the 8 railway sourcing. So sitting here itself, you can have access to huge lakhs of crores of business in all Indian railways in Chennai itself. But if we are not active, I heard from railways people, most of the orders from North India only they are taking and the supplies coming from there only. So this is a huge potential which MSME definitely can tap on, which is always available. Okay, if you have to procure these orders, how NSIC interferes? If you do registration with the NSIC, for quoting in the tender, you just have to upload NSIC certificate. There is no EMT for that. EMT has been waived off. Okay, you have quoted, but your price is not L1. Some non-MSME corporate is standing above you. If you can match the price 15%, if it is matching to L1, then 20% of the orders will be given to you. So again, a possibility of getting orders from those department. So NSIC registration is there. Okay, sir, I'm here, but how I know which tender coming? How I will know how I will quote? There also NSIC steps in. Government of India, of course. If you register with MSMEmart.com, we all know Amazon, we all know Flipkart, but MSMEmart.com, it's a government website. If you register there, it's a small cost factor is involved. But for micro enterprises, 75% Government of India is giving subsidy. For small and medium, you have to pay just 6,000 plus GST for 1 year subscription. You will get host of benefits. You will get alert if your product is pumps. Anybody in India floats a pump tender. To your email, you get an alert. Not only that, global also, you will get an alert. So you will be aware your company is floating. Yes, sir, I am getting an alert. But how do I quote? Who have taken the order before? How I know? Yes. Award of contact information is available. For example, when KK Nagar, when transformer is installed, who installed before? What is the specification? What rate? Those award of contact information also will be there. Like that, in that platform, huge number of benefits also there, and business trade links, franchisee, subcontracting, and also special offers on MSME business solution like cloud software suites. I saw here, Adobe here, like that, ERP, accounting, inventory, all those, if you want to procure, there's a subsidy also, there's a discount also if you are subscribed to this platform. So this is how we help for getting orders. Sir, I'm getting orders. Now raw material, what I can do? NSIC helps in raw material also. NSIC have signed with lot of primary manufacturers like National Aluminum Company, SAIL, RANL, Chennai Petroleum, ArcelorMittal, Vedanta, like that host of companies, cement also. Yesterday also I have been talking to Tamla Newsprint Limited people. Sir, we will help in cup making, paper plate making, micro people. Can you procure through us so that we can give subsidized cost to needy micro people? So like that we are adding raw material. The point is the landing cost of this raw material buying from NSIC should be attractive to you at least by 1 kg, 1 rupee at least. This is how we operate. And also we have our own warehouse at Madhavaram and Minjur where we store metal like aluminium and we distribute. This is how we help in raw materials. Then of course market assistance scheme which madam was telling in state government, excuse me. NSIC also helps in getting stalls subsidy. If you go to mymsme.gov.in, there you will find a list of approved exhibitions where you can take stall. For example, Acme is conducting from shortly. Chennai Trade Center. So if you want to take a stall in kind of exhibition, there will be a subsidy component ranging from 80% to 100%, 50% to 100%. So you are benefited. So showcasing your product, you will get exposure to the market. This is for the private sector market. For government sector, I told you already how we enter. For private sector market, sitting in exhibition domestically, internationally, you will generate good potential inquiries so that you can go ahead for business. Okay. Then also for exporters, if you happen to be a first-time exporter, Government of India is again having some programs wherein for test certificate, normally if you have to export means you have to test your product. So for test from a NAB accredited lab or whichever reputed lab, if you want to have a test certificate, there is a subsidy up to 75% or 1 lakh, 3 test certificate in a year, that is possible. And if you want to enroll in a Export Promotion Council, for that membership also, there's a subsidy of 70% or 20,000 rupees available. And also, for the first time exporter, ECGC, insurance fees, if you want to, because normally you have to take an insurance for export. So for the ECGC exporter policy also, there's a subsidy component available if you happen to be an first time exporter. These are all support service available. Then NSIC runs a special purpose vehicle called SCST Hub for SCST entrepreneurs, where there are a host of schemes for exclusively for SCST entrepreneurs, where for them to get a bank loan, the processing fee is reimbursed. For them to take a bank guarantee or LC, the BG commission charge is reimbursed. Or if they want to take a loan from credit guarantee fund scheme, again there is a support service. Credit linked capital subsidy, there is again a credit linked capital subsidy scheme, 25% subsidy. So the host of benefits for SCST entrepreneurs, so that they are also coming to the mainstream of business development. Apart from that, NSIC have a exclusively technical service center here in Tangal, where we conduct training on mechanical, electrical, electronics, computers, and also business incubator, and also skill development program for ITI to degree engineers. We are conducting various training programs which will be very useful. And also we conduct job fair. See, for corporate people, they go to reputed college for recruit students. But for medium industry or a higher end of small industry, if they want good manpower, skilled manpower, where do they get? So we conduct job fair for them. So they come and recruit people who are well trained, who got some exposure in that knowledge. We conduct job fair for them. So this kind people get employed, and you also get quality manpower. And also there we have an NABL accredited lab where we do testing for calibration and also for pump testing. So we have all those features, and we are very aggressive in particularly in raw material support. Any group of industries, any sector of industries want to have a purchase of raw material, NSIC is always open. Any source you identify, we can aggregate the quantity. We sign with the primary and manufacturers, producers, that aggregate quantity, entire discount will be passed on. NSIC don't make any money in that, until it will be passed on. Same way, you want to migrate to your bank, or you want to go for capacity expansion, NSIC do a hand holding for banks. We have signed with at least quite a number of banks, almost all the bank. So we help in credit flow from the banks to the sector. There also NSIC don't charge any money. It is just purely hand holding and preparation of project report, all that also we are helping. So this is a host of services. I sit in Tangal only. I am head of the Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry area. Any questions, any doubt, you are always welcome to my office, not only in Chennai, Coimbatore, Madurai. We have offices in Chennai, 3-4 places, and Pondicherry also. We look forward to cater demand, because the demand from MSME sector is always huge. Our government is working over time to meet the needs. To bridge that gap, it's definitely a challenge. We are doing our best, but still long way to go. We look forward to your continuous involvement so that we'll make the economy prosperous. Thank you all. Thank you for the organizers.